Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for February 27th, 2024. So, I didn't post yesterday. Yesterday was like kind of a, not like stressful, just like, well, I don't know, maybe a little bit. It's kind of chilly right now. It's gray outside and it's kind of breezy. So, got to put on, flannel and sweaters and stuff. It's not so cold for a sweater, so that's why I have this flannel. But anyways, yeah, yesterday Chica got loose from me when we were walking. Because sometimes, the leashes get wrapped up. They get wrapped up and tangled. So I have to detach part of her leash to fix it, and then I can fix it. I didn't notice that there were deer right there, and she caught a glimpse of them, and I didn't have a good grip on the leash, and she got loose. And I was like, oh my God, so I was like, Chica, yelling for her. She was not responding. She was just chasing that deer. She did not hear me. Oh, she was deaf to me. And I mean, I covered a lot of that area chasing her, running all around everywhere, and through like the trees and the grass, and just I was so sweaty too when I was done. But I caught, like how I caught her was, out of all those trees and all that time I was running through, a branch caught her because the leash is still on, basically, right? The long leash, just the short part of it wasn't. And a tree basically, like, she got tangled in the leash got tangled in it. So I was able to get her. I had to even put Brian down and like tie him to a tree so I could chase her. Like, it was like that. Because holding on to him, it wouldn't allow me to chase after her properly because of all the trees and him getting tangled. And yeah, so I had to tie him to a tree and then chase after her. So she got caught up in her own little branch right there. And I was able to get her. And then it was like, oh, shoot, I dropped my phone. Yeah, I dropped my phone because I don't normally bring my phone. But I had it, and it was in my pocket, right here, my upper pocket that I had for the shirt I was wearing. And it just flew out during all that havoc and running. And I was like, oh, shoot, because I covered a lot of area right there. And so I was like, dang. So I basically brought Chica to where Brian was tied up, and I tied her there because I knew they couldn't get loose. And man, I scoured that place for like an hour, and I just could not find my phone. So I was like, dang, I lost another phone. And I was thinking, gosh, I have some readings on there that I have to put out, So I was disappointed in that. And so I'm like, all right, let's just go back. I'm gonna have to buy me another phone. And like in my head, I was thinking, you better go back and find your phone. And I was like, because I was tired already after that. And so, yeah, when we got back, I warmed up the car. I got my other phone because I have 2 phones. And, I figure, okay, I can just call it and just stand out there and listen. The data out here in some spots is not very good. Calls drop and things just doesn't work well. Maybe because we're close to a lake, or I don't know. Like, but I was trying to call, and I couldn't hear nothing. I was just like, after like 30 minutes or 40 minutes of scouring the place, like I could not find it. And so I was just going to start, so I was thinking, all right, so I guess it really wasn't meant for me to find that, whatever's on there is lost, and I should just get another phone and see if I can recover whatever, right? And as I was walking back to the car, I saw it on the floor. I was like, oh my God. So yeah, so I mean, I don't know what that was all about. And the catching of Chica on that tree like that was kind of, those things were kind of like trippy to me, like, all right, so I just accepted it, and then I came back here. Uh, Aside from that, like I was really tired. I didn't really do any reading. I didn't do any tarot. I didn't. I just wanted to relax. I felt really, really tired. I had breakfast and I had lunch, and I even had a snack later. Like I didn't eat dinner. I wasn't feeling very hungry. I was very upset with the dogs because they were acting out for some reason too. So I was like, all right, we're just all gonna chill. They still got their walks. Like I still walked them again, and after that and stuff. But Chica, no, babe, don't do that. She's messing with her foot. I just put some medicine on there, so I don't want her to lick it off. Anyways, um, so yeah, it was just like it was a tiresome day. I felt really beat after searching for the phone, running after Chica. Like that was a lot of energy, So I didn't really focus on anything except for, just chilling. I listened to some music and I fell asleep. I like took naps. Like I guess I needed it. I might have been tired. I don't know, you know. But anyways, like so this morning I got up and I was, scrolling through the YouTube because you know what, you guys, I listen to some tarot stuff now. Yeah, there's some readers that I like. I don't catch all their readings because for some reason I can't sit through like a whole entire reading because I think, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. But I don't mind them playing in the background. The ones they have commercials, like I let those commercials play through because I'm not really listening anyway, so might as well let them have their little monies for the commercials. Okay. I feel like if a tarot reading is on, because I always walk away from the phone, I never catch, I will catch whatever I need to catch, like walking by the phone. And I did. I caught something today. This lady, her channel was called like Linda Likes Tarot. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Linda Likes Tarot. That's a nice name. And I was, I pressed on it and I was listening to it for a little bit. And then I walked away. And then I don't know if she said this before or after. I don't know which one came first, but I know something she brought up was about men competing with women. Yeah. And she said and this is something I always knew. I always knew it. Like deep down in the depth of my soul, I like knew it, right? I feel, and I agree with what she said, if a man is in competition with the woman, that's weird. That is weird, right? Men shouldn't be in competition with women. That's just not masculine. Not at all. And then she mentioned that, which also, yes, I believe it. That's just my own belief. You don't have to believe me though, okay? Do your own homework and research, yeah. And then she said, if that's the case, because it's not masculine, there's something wrong with that person's sexuality. And she ended it there because she didn't want to say, whatever. But that is something I've always believed. If a man is competing with a woman, there is some issue with the sexuality. Men shouldn't be in competition with women. No. What is that? And that is because they have a problem with their own sexuality. If a man also is against like gay men or gay women, then there's a problem with their sexuality. You should just leave it alone. You're not having sex with those people, so why do you care? That's not your business. So if you are against who people are having sex with, that's weird. Like I don't meet people and think, oh, you have sex this way, so I can't be your friend. No, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Come on. And so I was like, ooh, you know. And then I got up and I walked out because I remembered I had to grab something or something. I don't know. And then I went back in and then I heard another thing. And she said something about something. And then she said somebody could have the name of Paul, somebody could have the name of Peter. And I don't know, maybe you need to look up the books or something. And I was like, oh, because Paul is the name of my grandfather and my uncle. So when she said that name, automatically, like, things came to mind. And I was like, what is that? So all morning, I was, curious. And there's a lot of things that I found in there. Now, I don't know how they apply to my life or whatever, but I looked some stuff up and I saw some cool things in there because one thing led to another, to another, to another. That's how it is, I think, with the Bible. You start with something, you start to look at something, and then it turns into a whole bunch of other stuff and thing, So I want to share that stuff. Okay. You guys, this is not a religious channel. This is a learning channel, right? This is a free space for everyone. It doesn't matter what religion you are or what sex, you are. It doesn't matter. Okay. I have nothing against LGB, but it stops there. I'll be honest with you, it stops there because I have felt unsafe in all the other letters. So I just can't. And because I do have friends who are part of that community, LGB, and I have asked them about this, they too are they too are a little intimidated by the other letters. So I'm not alone in this. I'm not alone, and I'm not trying to be against anybody. But like I said, men should not be in competition with women. And anyways, so, this is a free thinking channel. This is for everyone, you know, um, with without hatred. I feel like anything beyond the B is hatred. Yeah, honestly, I do. I feel like it's a terrible thing. Um, but I mean, I'm a straight woman though. I'm straight all the way, 100%. I'll say that. I know a lot of people out there might think I'm a lesbian or something, but I'm really not. I'm a 100% straight woman. And no one can really say like, oh, you've never. No, I have experimented in the past, and that's just not me. I don't like. I'm okay with. I don't. I'm not against it for whoever likes that, but for me personally, I'm a straight woman. Yeah. So, anyways, you know, um, I do feel like people who spew hate on those three, letters have an issue with their own sexuality. hmm Um, so I actually did look something up. But I can't remember what it was, so I might have to talk about it another time. Now, this is not a religious channel. No, this is a healing channel. Like I said, you can find answers of a whole bunch of different things here. Some stuff is boring, some stuff is good, and some stuff is just like whatever. Because sometimes I'll just come on here and be like, oh, we didn't do anything today. We just went for a walk, blah, blah. It's just nothing. But because, like, things are going on and I'm running into certain people and I'm just gonna, speak openly and freely about my love and appreciation for God. Why not? That's what helped me. That's who helped me through everything, like everything I have, everything, all my healing, my animals, my health, every single penny I have is from God. Like, that's what I honestly 100% truly believe. Without God, I would have nothing, absolutely zero, zilch. So, like, nobody can ever deter me from that. Like, I 100% believe that everything I have is from God. So, yeah, that's how I feel about stuff. And I'm gonna also say, like, I know people come here to watch my readings, and you don't have to comment or you don't have to do anything like that. You can just watch. Maybe you're learning something. Yeah, it's for you. It's for you, and me. Because talking about traumas and how you're healing and all that, it's helpful for your own personal healing. Once you can come to grips with reality, like, this happened and that, but I'm okay and I forgive, whatever, as long as you can find forgiveness in the end, right? Oh, it's a volunteer people. So yeah, there's you know, that's just how I feel. You know what I mean? So yeah. Another thing is I got my very first, like, hate comment on a video from the past. But see, the thing is I have it to where I can view all the comments before I allow them to be published. So anybody can throw hate on my channel and call me whatever they want. It's okay. It's okay. It's not going to hurt my feelings because I know that I'm not throwing hate out there to anyone. I'm just speaking the truth, and the truth will set you free. And that's how I did. I spoke the truth. I found forgiveness, and it set me free. That's all I'm doing, you know? So, yeah. Um, I'm not going to talk anymore about the religious stuff right now. I'm going to make a chit chat because it might be kind of a lot, so I'm not sure. And I actually, normally I don't write things down. I do everything off the top of my head. But this time I did because, I had to write stuff down because I'm quoting stuff from a book, you know? Um, so I had to, like, look stuff up, and you know, that's how I do it, like, if something gets, like, she brought up Paul and Peter and all, and like, I have access to the Jewish Bible. I have access to this Bible. This is King James, I guess, King James version. And on the phone that I'm doing this video on, I have Jehovah's Witness, because that's how it started. Like, that guy, the guy who introduced me to the Jehovah's Witness app, I kind of appreciate that guy because he led me on a path of, like, wanting to find out more. And he said, like, even though he's Jehovah's Witness and I have this Bible, he's like, but use it to compare. It's a good, compare things, because he knows I'm trying to find myself. I'm trying to, like, and he wasn't forceful. Or if I was unsure about something, he was like, well, you can look it up, and he was like that, like, as a matter of fact, there was no, I like that guy. I like that guy. So, yeah. Um, so yeah, this morning I got up and I started going crazy. Started going crazy with all kind of stuff. So I'm going to do a chit chat, and I'll talk to you guys about what, just stuff I found. Not a big deal, right? So I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe, a video journal diary for February 27th, 2024. And I'll talk to you guys next time.